Hi, everybody. Running a little late here. I was not paying attention to the time. Was sitting here writing what I wanted to put in my wish bowl that I'm going to show y'all how to make. It's easy. I've never made one, but a wish bowl or a wish jar is so easy. Look, it's easy. When I took the class this weekend, it was easy. She uh, had a jar, just a regular old jar. This is a mason jar with uh, measurements on it, but it don't matter. You can use a jar or you can use a bowl. I don't know who's here. Hey, welcome whoever's here in the background watching. But I thought, let's talk about your wishes, your dreams, your vision boards. If you don't have room for a vision board and you've got a shelf with a bowl on it that's empty, use it to put your wishes in. You can write them down on paper. You can put them in your uh, well, you can use paper, you can use buttons, you can use whatever trinkets you like. You know, you don't want them real big. That's all you got. That's all you got. So I'm getting my things I want to show you. Pull it up here. Okay, I got bags, and when I'm talking about trinkets, like hey, I don't know what I just did, but I put something out there I wasn't supposed to. Anyway, let's go back to here. I don't know what I hit. I hit a button. All right. You can put shells, your gray shells or your brown shells or your golden shells or your shells with holes. Or you say, oh, I know what I need. I need a new hairstyle. This be man or woman. Or I need a new wardrobe cover. Add a hair tie. And when you look at this hair tie, you're going to say, ooh, I need something blue. If whatever you want to represent it for, you can say, oh, I need something blue and pink. So you're going to put that in there, or you're going to say, oh, I want a haircut, and this will remind you you got to get a haircut. You know, so you won't be able to use this hair tie anymore. So, or I had another little trinket, but I don't know what I did with it. I dropped it somewhere, I guess, unless it's right here. Here it is. This is an old uh, earring, clip-on earring. But look at the white. This could represent just about anything. It could represent. I'm going on a cruise and I need a white outfit, so you're gonna put this in there to remind you need a white outfit. Yeah. So, and you can write it on paper. You can write it on individual pieces of paper, or you can write it on one piece of paper, like this first one. Make money on YouTube. And I gotta write something else in a minute. Make money on YouTube. So for me to make money on YouTube, what is money? Green. So let's pick out a few of the green things that I picked up this weekend. I've got a hand. Oh, I'll show you these too. And this is just a few that I'm gonna pick up because my hand won't hold them all. These are my stones. All kinds of stones. And there's a few more laying over here. Let's put this down. I'll show you. Oh yeah. Yeah. There's some more stones. You can't see them. I'll show them individual. I'll show these individual. I love Heart shape. All right, that's a heart shaped stone. A green round stone. And I looked some of these stones up to see what there were, but I don't remember the names of them. There's another green stone. Here's a lighter green stone. So you pick up what you don't have to use green for money. You got a money clip that you're not using, and you want to put it in there saying to represent your money. You put it in your container. Now what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna put it in. Let's see if everything I need to go in here will fit. Yeah, I got it. This is another heart stone. This is a gift to me this weekend from one of the ladies. But I would put this one in. I'm gonna put them in a little bag, and well, if I don't drop it and break it, yes, that's all right. Okay, but anyway, I'm gonna put mine down in the bowl, but I'm putting them in a little bag. And when the wish comes true, or your vision, or your dream comes true, you pull it out of the bag, and you can put them away. You can rot. Some people wash them off just to get them, they say, cleansed again. You know. So, but the first one we're gonna do is all right. Let's pick out one for Mooney. Do I want? We're gonna do one that's got a little bit of green and a little bit of white in it, because some countries' money's not green. Did y'all know that some countries' money is brown or creamy color? It's money ain't all the same, but in the U.S. money is green. So we're gonna put uh, the green stone in here, and I would say the stone is for green for money. Let me remind myself that I need to get money off YouTube. I need YouTube to start paying me. Let this be a reminder that I need to do a YouTube. I need money. And that's what I would do for that one. Or, if depending on what religion you are, however you want to say it. I believe these are, what I want to say, wishes, dreams, hopes, things that I want to come true. Now, you don't take them out of the wish bowl until you start getting the goal or the wish or the dream you want. So I'm gonna put that. That one goes in there. All right, I'm gonna do 2 or 3 or 4 today. So I guess everybody's working today. Now this one, it was given to me, like I said, for my birthday, and I want a soulmate. I want a soulmate. I want a person that wants to go do things. I want a person that likes traveling, vacations, someone that has the means to do this. I'm not saying I want a rich person. I just don't want someone who, hey, Eddie, you can come up if you want, but we're talking about our wishes and dreams, and I'm going to, in this bowl that I got here. This bowl was given to me for my birthday from one of the ladies at the con this weekend. She said, I'm not taking it back home. Would you like it? She had it full of Worthington candy and some kind of mints in it. And she said, oh, I heard it was your birthday, so Merry Christmas, take it home. She said, happy birthday, take it home. And so I said, okay, I will take it home and use it. Hey, Eddie. Yeah. But the convention I went to, I don't know if any of y'all believe in, spirits and psychics and stuff, but I don't. I do and I don't. So, but, I believe in wish boards and vision boards and dream boards. So, how are you, Eddie?
Beat up and tired. I'm ready for a nap, but there's an AC company coming, so I'm kind of pushing myself to stay awake. Hopefully, the AC will get fixed. We're hoping it's Freon. The motor and everything is running.
Right?
The filter needs to be changed. So hopefully, once the filter gets changed and the some Freon put in, hopefully that's it. The vents are not working too good. There's a little cool air all over the house, but in our bedroom is warm.
Oh,
And I haven't slept well in 4 days, so
I know that feeling. That
yeah,
happened to us 3 years ago. No, 4 years ago now. We had to get a new one, and
yeah.
some creature had chewed the little wires. And then when they went to fix the wires from a little rat or rodent or whatever was under the house, they said that your whole thing is messed up. So we ended up having to get a new one, new air conditioner.
We did that in Virginia with a brand new unit with that thing, and it took forever to pay it off. And we
Right?
even sold the house, and we're still paying for the IC. But that's all done and gone and over with. Now we have this house here, so we just hopefully it's a little thing this time. The unit seems to be working fine, so we'll see. I've been up since early. I took Alice to work this morning during the morning quickie. Then I stayed at the hospital because I had a cardiologist checkup. So I went to that around 9 o'clock in the morning. From there, I left to go get my eyes checked, the two X-rays and everything. I just my prescription has changed a little bit, but just minimal. So the doctor says you're fine for now. Maybe next year you might need some newer glasses. We'll see. Maybe a thicker prescription. So we'll see. And then I went back, picked up Alice at noon, and we came straight home because the AC company is supposed to be here between 12 and 6. So it is 3:15 now, and nothing yet. So
I know the feeling. I'm supposed to be having my grass cut today. To
yeah.
grass cut, and the guy hadn't showed up yet, so I don't know if he forgot
Yeah.
or
Well,
he'll be.
the storm here, I think it's going your way. You're closer to the east side, right, of Georgia.
I'm west side.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, we're
It is cloudy here. I'm in near the airport in South Fulton. That's where I'm
yeah,
at.
yeah. I know where you're at.
Yeah, Shy
Yeah,
Hills.
we're supposed to get a little rain here. It said in the next hour.
Hmm.
I got a notice while ago.
Yeah. So I hope they're able to make it and work on it. Yeah. Storm is possible tomorrow also. 90 outside right now. Yeah, it is very warm outside.
Yeah,
And on top of it, when I woke up, my right ankle is swollen, and it feels like it's twisted. That bad. So I don't know what's going on with that. So I need a nap and all that, but I'm holding on to what I can. I went on the usual suspects chat, and I saw your stranger link, and I went like, "What is this for?" And I hit it, and bam! I'm like, "Oh, I'm live too." Okay.
you're alive too, but I don't have it where you could share it on yours. I wish I
I don't
did.
worry.
I
No
want
worries.
to. I want to get something like that, but I don't want to pay the price
Yeah,
StreamYard.
I paid $45 a month for that.
Yeah,
That's
if
why.
I was making $45 a month or more, I would do it. But right now, I'm making zero.
Okay, yeah, it
Once
makes
I
sense.
start making a little bit of money, I'm 70, say 72 or $73 in my PayPal. I'm in my YouTube. But when I get that other $30 or so,
Yeah, that's when you
I'll
get your 100.
I'll
Yeah,
start getting money. Even though I'm not getting ad money yet, I'm
yeah,
getting hey Danny. Once I get that other little bit, no matter what, they'll have to start paying me. It's $1 a month. I'll get that dollar.
sure.
So yeah, yeah.
Danny,
Another,
Danny, Danny, ¿qué pasa?
how you doing?
Oh,
But
sorry.
another thing you can put in your wish bowl if you don't have
Oh,
stones is you can put paper. That like this is a Disney Dream Guide. Came with a book I bought from a friend online. He does Disney books, to help you get around Disney. So I want to go to Disney. So I would just put this one right in the bowl And when you look at the bowl, you'll know that okay, I've got to make my dreams come true.
Yeah. Are you going to Disney World or Disneyland?
World in Florida.
Okay.
Yeah, I've already got that for end of September. I'm leaving the 29th, going to Florida, and then on the 1st of September, I'm going on the Disney Wish. I bought my
Okay.
birthday present for me. You know,
Wow. Nice.
I wanted to do something different. I would like to go with a bunch of people
Yeah.
eventually one day, but right now I need me. I need to find me.
Okay. That'll be your way.
Yeah, maybe I'll find me. Who knows? But I'm also wanting a soulmate, so I got a heart one that's green and
Oh my God.
pink.
Sorry. Excuse me. Ay,
That's fine.
oh.
It's green and pink. I could put that one in there. I
Yes.
could put the
Your bowl that
yellow.
you were showing. Yeah.
Yeah, I could put the yellow one in there for my rain.
Rock. Sharon likes stuff like that.
Yeah,
Yeah. Rex, Sharon, and her nephew, Jackson. She
well, see,
collects stones.
I wear them all the time. I wear my this. I got this one's lapis lazuli. You can't really see it, but and this one is I bought for grieving. No, for this one's to help you grow your channels and your wishes kind of thing. But then I got the big one that was given to me. So, do I want a soulmate? That big? Sure. I don't know. I just want someone that wants to go on trips, that wants to travel, wants to go out to dinner, I do not want a sex partner. I'm just looking for someone to have some fun with. You know,
Yeah. Okay.
you understand when you divorce, death, or whatever, when you lose your partner, male, female, whatever partner, you want that companionship again. So I'm looking for a soulmate, someone to have some fun with.
Okay.
So,
Your
and
life, your decision.
yeah, and someone said that age doesn't matter, but I'm not dating someone that's my daughter's age. I've
Oh,
already no, no. I'd rather have someone within 5 to 10 years of my age.
uh-huh. Oh, my God. Excuse me.
I don't
Jesus.
know. There's no rhyme or reason or a rule for it. So, but this
No,
one
that's
would
no.
be, yeah. This
Love
one
is,
would,
what I say, love have no boundaries.
yeah.
So,
So whatever, if something happens and I get one and have a friend again, you know, because
yeah,
I really don't want to get married again. That's what I'm saying now. Unless this guy can prove to me that he can keep us both going for the rest of our lives, I don't want to lose my husband's benefits. If I get married again, I lose everything.
got it.
37 years in one company and I'll lose it.
Nope. It's like
Mm-mm, I
me.
can't.
If I was to be divorced or, what you call it, uh, um, widow or anything like that, nope. Done. Did it once and that's it. It's
Yeah,
been great. I will tell you that it's been great. I mean, we've been almost 20 years married, so yeah. But yeah, if
yeah,
something were to happen, let's say I'll stay single and chicky chicky.
yeah. I
What do
had
we do? The same thing you're doing. Travel, travel, travel.
I want to travel. I don't. I love my candy, but once she's gone, she's 12 years old. She could live to be 18
Yeah,
or 20, but
yeah,
I don't want her to die tomorrow. But I know she probably won't live that long.
yeah.
The oldest one we had was 14 in Dotson for a
Hmm.
Dotson. Yeah. So
Yeah.
who knows? But I want to travel. I want companionship to travel.
You
40.
see, Daddy, you did it again to me. Oh my Lord. Oh,
Oh, you're
you
having
can
a
tell me
rough
on the
day.
chat, yeah. No
Don't make me
yawning.
start yawning.
Sorry, it's
It's
time for coffee
contagious.
now, and I'm over here. I should have got some coffee first and then come start talking with you. So
It don't matter. Go get your coffee if you want to. But
no,
we've been married. We were married almost 43 years. He said, I can hear him say now, we were together 43 years. We met in January 1979, and we were married October 1979, and he died in September of 22. So, little over a month from there would have been our 43rd wedding anniversary. So,
Yeah. I was 14 in 1979.
yeah, 14.
Already kicking around and getting myself in trouble.
Yeah, I bet you were.
Yes. I was shy back then. Once I
No.
moved to Miami in 82, oh, watch out. The whole world opened.
So you were in Miami and having a blast.
1981, I moved there first with my parents and my brothers, and then I went back to Puerto Rico to finish high school. Once I finished high school, I came back to Miami, and then the whole world's an oyster. So I learned everything that was to be learning. Back in the 80s in Miami, things were really bad, but thank God the 90s came around and fixed things up. Then in 93, I went back to Puerto Rico to work with Toy Service down there. I was already working with a company in 1990. So I went down there to work for 2 weeks to help out with a store. I ended up staying 6 years. Then in 99, I went back to Miami and then I worked another 18 years with the company till I retired in 2017.
Wow.
Then 2020, done. No more work. Yes,
Wow.
that's in trouble, says Danny. Yeah. What do you know, Danny? You don't. There's so many things you could learn from me. So, but I'm not gonna teach you. Even though you're moving down here, she's gonna be like 2 hours away next year in Helen. She's coming down. So,
Yes,
watch
I'll,
out.
I'll see her in Helen. I was gonna go see her in Florida, but they've got it however many they can have in the restaurant, and so they're full. So
Oh, okay.
I said, I'll see you
No,
in Helen. We'll meet
I
in
was.
Helen.
Yeah, I was gonna go with Alice, but numbers didn't work out for me, and I say either we go now or we go to Helen. So I'd rather go Helen. I bet.
Yeah,
I like it.
Helen's closer.
Oh yeah.
Hi, Roxanne.
Hi, how are
Hi.
ya?
Doing good.
That's great.
Waiting for the AC guy to come along.
I know how you feel.
It's terrible.
Yeah, we were there it took us 3 weeks to get ours one time.
Really. Well, we're hoping it's just the Freon or filter needs to be changed or the vents need to be cleaned. Because it is running. It's just not cooling up the house.
Yeah, it sounds like Freon.
Yeah,
That's what I'm hoping.
that's what we're hoping. So,
Yeah.
See.
all righty.
You,
You need some stuff on your shelves behind you.
Yeah, I'm working on it.
could you maybe
Well, there's a little bit. I moved my chair. There's a little bit there.
Yeah.
put two
And
spoons?
I don't use the light, even though that's a daylight light bulb. It's too
Uh-huh.
bright. It's too bright. I don't need it.
Yeah.
I
All
know a
right.
lot of YouTubers like the daylight light bulbs because it's better, but,
Mm-hmm.
but when they put it right behind them, that's too much.
Yes. Yeah.
Yeah.
I like it above on the ceiling, but I like brightness. All right.
Yeah.
I'm going to get you your coffee.
Thank
All
you,
right.
baby.
Nice talking with you, Roxanne.
You too, Alice. Like
Got
this
a-
one right here. This is a
Ooh.
shell. That shell can represent you want to go to the beach or you want to go on a cruise. You know, that could be say, all right, I want to go on the MSC or the Royal. You know, you let it represent whatever. Hey, Scotty.
Scotty! My God!
You know, so
What the
I would
hell,
put
Lord?
this one in there saying, if I wanted to go on a cruise,
Did
I've
someone
got,
gave that to you or you found it?
we found these on the beach. I got a bag full somewhere
Okay.
on the beach.
Every time I go to Puerto Rico and we go to the beach, I always collect the whole bag.
I used to collect a whole bag. Now I only collect 5 or 6 because when you've got too many and not another jar to put them in, you have to get another
Yeah.
jar. I keep them in
Yep.
jars. I got a
True.
whole jar. I got 2 over there, 1 over there. Over the last, however many years we've been going, or you can put one, a gray one, whatever you find. This
See.
one you can make a necklace out of and wear it
Oh, nice. Yeah.
around your neck and say this is represent. You'll have it with you all day long to say, okay, I'm going on a cruise. And when that cruise happens, you can take it off or you can leave it on. But
No.
you know, I've got my Disney in here. This is a
Yeah.
Disney bookmark from Adam Hatchett. No one watches him. He's great with Disney cruises and Disney trips from everywhere. So I bought his book. But I haven't read it yet. But it's to help you learn your guide to Disney trips, Disney cruises. Hey,
That's
Lois,
right.
Barbara. Oh, Eddie got a haircut.
Yeah, my sister-in-law yesterday after church she came in and she goes, "I'm ready." I'm like, "Oh crap!" I got up from here, went over there, and she went away and chop chop said, "I'll take it."
Yeah,
Alice loves it, so that's what counts. Plus, with this heat outside, forget it. It's much better.
right. But also, this could mean that you just want to find a great cruise deal. You don't want that $300 or $400 deal. You want that $100 deal, $150 deal. So I'm gonna put the gold one in there, saying I want a cruise deal,
Okay.
and then I just leave them in my bowl. And when one comes true, you write on a piece of paper like I started on this paper. Make money off YouTube. That's what the green one in there for. Well, get it in the right spot. That green one right there is from. I want to start making money off YouTube, and so you write it all down. You can do individual pieces of paper or one. When it comes true, you just mark it out. Then what do you say? What do you do with them after they come true? Put them back in your whatever trinkets you're using. Say you need a white. Say, all right, you're having a white party. I need a white party. So put something white in there. Doesn't have to
Okay.
be stones. Like, I need a haircut. So you put a hair tie in there. Haircut. Now I don't have to wear a ponytail anymore. Or you could or say, oh, I need a blue outfit for this party, or a pink. You know, put that in there to represent that. But I'm gonna put this one in here to find my cruise deals. I need a good cruise deal for the February 14th, 2027 deal.
There you go.
I want it in there for. So, and then
Ma.
I would just, put it. You can put it in a bag. Once you get your wish, take it out of that bag. This is my big bag to put all my stones in. Put them back in there. You can wash them off. Some people believe in, wiping them off, washing them off to get the new on there. If you don't believe in that, whatever you believe, that's okay. I believe in God, believe in the universe, and also believe in wish boards, and putting it out in the universe. This is just saying, all right, whoever, whatever you want, the universe knows it. It could be on a piece of paper. If you don't have any trinkets you want to put in there, but then I would. This bowl is very heavy. In a way, I wish I hadn't got it, but it's a heart shape. It's a heart shaped bowl.
Yeah, it's a nice bowl. Yes.
Yeah. I don't know what she paid for it, but she had candy in it all weekend for everybody to take. She said, I'm not taking it home. So I don't know if she bought it in Atlanta. She's from Atlanta, or she bought it here and flying home and doesn't want to take that heavy thing on an airplane. I didn't ask. Just some nice lady I met. So that's what I would do for my dream bowl. Now, if I use this one for a white outfit, I also need it to be, if I wear pants, I need it to be short enough that I don't step on. I bought some for the last cruise. They canceled the white party before we got there, but I had it with me just in case we needed it. But they were so long I was stepping on them. I said I can't really wear them unless I cut off the hem. I don't hem, so they would be raggedy, but
Yep.
But there are some parties where you need to be like hobo. What do you call it? Not shabby chic or whatever you would call it. Doesn't have to be perfect.
Yeah. Lori, I don't go military because it'd be too short. I do keep somewhat on top and most of it on the front since I'm losing some of it. So I try to keep it as much cover as I can. I know I'm not gonna go bald like my dad because my dad he not hair like this, and my grandpa from my mom's side had a basket of hair until he died. So I know I will not lose my hair, but it is being thinning, so I just be careful about it. But no military. I never. I think when I was younger, 14, 15, I used to do a military cut. She told hubby, military or loan, not in between. His girls don't do well at all around shoulders. I feel something funny kicking my leg. I'm like, what the? And I look down, it's Pebbles. Hi, baby.
Oh, hey,
Scared me.
Pebbles.
She scared me. It felt like a spider crawling on my leg. I'm like, what? So, yes. Yeah. I don't.
Yeah, I had a spider almost on me. I went to the shower the other night,
Mhm.
and I sit down, and going across my face was a granddaddy longleg, and I said,
Wow.
help.
We see those outside and terminate.
Yeah, they are the most deadliest spider in the world, but their bite is so small that it's not going to really do a lot of harm to you. So
Mm.
you would need a bunch of ammonia to kill you.
Oh, okay. So
They are deadly.
now,
At least that's what they say.
any longer than that, he looks like Grandpa Monster. Cool. Hold on, I got more messages here. Wow, nice.
So, but my dream board is over there, and on my dream board, oh yeah, let me pick out one. What would be Paris? All right, I want to go to Paris. One of the
And they're
YouTubers
going, hey, magnifique.
One of the YouTubers I watch is called Park Pass. He's a Disney and a
Oh, he's so cool.
Lego, Universal uh, creator. Does all and other things, but he's mainly Disney, Universal, and so he's also went to Japan last year with his family, and he went with a group of Dutch guys and ladies to Universal and Disney Tokyo. And so he's doing a trip next June. I don't know the date yet. Once I find the date out, I'm going to check it out, and I may sign. I'm 99% sure I'm probably going to sign up to go because they're going to the Netherlands, and they're also going to a park in the Netherlands called Ethylene or something like that. And then after we get through in the Netherlands, we're coming over to Paris, and we're gonna go. They're going to go to Disney Paris. Yeah. Oh, yeah. You can also use a mason jar. I have a mason jar.
Yeah.
You can use a
Second
mason.
thought.
If you don't have a big old bowl, I'm not asking people if y'all want to make this. You don't have to go out and get your big old buy anything. Use a recyclable jar that you've had food in. Wash it. Use it. Or if you've got a bowl hanging around your house, use it. But this is what I'm started on my wish bowl. And as the wish comes true, say I get my cruise deal I want. And I've already, now I wouldn't take it out until after I paid the cruise deal off. Because if you're like me, you say, I'm going to go, and you put a down deposit, and then you say, not really, and you want your money back. So when it's paid off, I would take this out, not before. I would, that's my cruise deal. Make sure you got it all, because something could happen between now and the time you got to go. Like, I feel sorry. I don't remember what cruise it came out last week, and Eddie probably talked about it. They canceled about 15, was it 12 cruises? One cruise line canceled a bunch of cruises on
uh,
people.
40 NCL, but it's only on two ships. That
Right,
they got canceled on two ships, the Breakaway and I believe the Prima, because they're moving the ships around. But those
right.
itineraries will go to somebody else.
Yep. So if you've done your wish and you want to go on it, and they cancel it on you, the wish had to stay
It
in.
happened. It happened to us during the pandemic. We had three cruises that got canceled. Two by the company because of course, the pandemic.
Yeah.
We were not gonna go, and then the third one we have to do it because in 22 we were moving down here, and Alice was just beginning a new job, so she wasn't gonna be able to take the week off and go cruising. So we had to cancel that one, which helped out because eventually then we went to the blogger, so that helped out that money from that cruise. So it was nice. And bloggers, I'm glad we went because I did not want to miss a cruise, not for anybody.
Right.
Spaghetti sauce jars work and cover the lid with a square of fabric that matches what you're put inside. Nice. Okay. Okay.
Yep. And also, the lady gave us at the class I went to. She gave us. It's called your Hope Jar Starter. It's got a bay leaf. It's got cinnamon. It's got a rose, and then it's got one little bitty tiny crystal in there. You just reached in, whatever you got, it's what you got. And then it's got one little charm. And she said that charm could represent whatever. It was just, we reached in and got one. Mine came out to be let me see if I can pull it out. It's a sun. Looks like a sun to me. I don't know if y'all can see
Okay.
it. Right there. So I represent, that's just all to get your, not exactly sure what the herbs do. There are different meanings in the herbs. Y'all can look it up, but
Yeah.
this is what she put in there for us.
All
So
right.
a bay leaf. I know a lot of people use bay leaves, and they write on there a message, and like I say, forgive the neighbor. They'll write a message, forgive the neighbor, and then they'll go burn it. So
Okay.
that's yeah, and then you just drop it all in your wish bowl. Now this is not a. I may not keep this as my wish bowl because it's not very. It's big, but not big enough to hold.
Hmm.
So I may end up using that mason jar or one of the 100 of them I got outside. I got too many mason jars. Some of them fill with stuff that need to go in the trash, and I don't want to. I don't want to throw the. I don't want to throw the homemade stuff away, the jar away. I just need to go out there one day, garbage can, trash bag, and start dumping it out because I used to can a lot, but then you start canning over, you don't use it all, and then year after year after year.
Yeah.
They say it's good canning. It's good for several years, but when it's been about 15, I think it's time to get rid of it.
True.
Yeah, but I don't know if you're like me. A lot of people like that. They don't want to throw away any jars, anything.
Well, I need to start cleaning stuff out of here, giving it away, or I'm thinking of there's in Peachtree City there's a thrift shop called the Better Way, and I could call them up and they'll come over and pick up whatever I give them. So we have some furniture. We have big plastic containers full of crap that we've been carrying for the last 20 or 30 years. I just want to go through what is in there, pile them up, call them up, and say, here, put that in your truck and get it out of here. I don't want anybody local here in the area. I don't want to see any of my stuff hanging around on the street. I want it to be taken away far and let them sell it or whatever they want to do with it. But
Right.
yeah, I need to start cleaning stuff up because one of these days I'm not going to be around and I don't want to leave all this crap behind for Alice. You know?
I've been trying to get my house finished. The guy's coming back this week to finish the kitchen. And once all that gets done, I can start putting things away. I don't want to put it back under the counter, and he needs the counter space to finish up under there.
Yeah.
Well,
Oh,
I don't,
yeah, your kitchen, yes.
Yeah,
Right.
yeah, I got I need an electrician still. Anybody know a Georgia electrician that wants to come? He said he's going to get me one, but he can't get a hold. His electrician hadn't answered his phone, so he found out he was out of town, and so he told me he should be
So, no,
back in town.
don't bother with that.
So I've had electricians show up, and nobody wants to finish the work that the first guy did. First guy worked for Assured Heating and Comfort. When we started working with Assured Heating and Comfort, it was before I even met my husband. They were in business, and my husband's family used them. They're okay. They're not like they used to be. Yeah. So the guy that he was he started working for the guy was an electrician for their company. He ended up getting fired because he was doing this to other people. He was coming to their houses, working on their stuff, but he's also taking supplies from the company. He had something
Mm,
left over from a company job. He would keep it instead of putting it back in the inventory stock.
yeah.
He might have had enough wire left over to do what you needed instead of saving it to do someone else's off the job. He would.
Yeah.
Might not have been a whole roll of wire, but that's what he was doing. So he ended up. I reported him for not. I wasn't going to report him, but when he wasn't finishing his job, he come. I'll be back tomorrow, or tomorrow was 3 weeks later. You know,
Wow.
or it could have been 5 days later. But he was never. He didn't finish what he started. Found out he was taken from the company, and after I reported him, I said, "I'm just going to tell you something about your electrician you got hired for you." I hired him off the job, and he wasn't doing what he was supposed to do at my house. And so the guy said, "I'll get back with you in a day or two." Well, I called him back about 3 days later, and he said I had to fire him. I said, "Was I the cause he get fired?" He said, "No. Found out you weren't the only one he was doing off the clock to." He said, "I don't mind them doing off the clock, but when they're taking my supplies and doing it off the clock."
Yeah.
Yeah. So
Yeah.
he got fired. So I'm still looking for somebody. If anybody knows anybody in the Douglasville area, or they want to come 30 minutes away, come right ahead. So
Yep.
maybe I need to put that in my dream bowl. I need to put electrician, I guess.
That's what you gotta do, my dear.
Yeah, because I even went to our neighbor, the house I used to live in, across the street from me, and we lived in it when we first got married. We lived in this house for 3 months after we got married until our house was finalized and we could move in. We bought. And after we moved from there, we sold the house, and the kid that lived in it became an electrician. And I called him 2 months ago because he still owed me some electrician work he was going to do. We bartered, he got our old antenna that we weren't using. He was going to come wire the fan up in the attic. Well, I called him 2 months ago or so, and he said, "Okay, I can't be there for I think he said 2 weeks." I said, "Okay, that's fine." I hadn't seen him. I've called him a couple of times. He answered his phone once and said they were really busy. He would, but I said, "Okay, 2 months. You should have had time enough to schedule me in with you." So I'm not gonna worry with you. You're my daughter's age, he's 40 years, 39, I think he is. 39, 40, a couple years younger than my daughter. I'm not, that generation, no. Sorry. If you got kids in that generation, they just think they own the world and they can do for themselves and not help others sometimes.
Wow.
I see it. I see it in them. So, anyway, I'll leave in here. And I'm going to be putting out a video. I don't know if anybody's had any of this. This is Fruit Chews mini gummies, and these are from, where are they from? I read it a while ago. These are from South Africa. They were a gift this weekend for helping out. We got a goodie bag of stuff, and it had M&Ms and it had a Reese's cup and stuff like that. I don't eat American candy, but this one was foreign candy, so I
Yeah.
said I'll try it. And here's another candy. It's a caramel coated wafer biscuit. I don't know what it is, but this is from Scotland.
Ooh, yum.
This one looks good.
Yes.
I'd rather have the foreign candies in some places over the American candy because it's less preservative stuff in it. I'd have to do a little more research to see how better these are. You know, I don't know what South Africa, if they use a lot of preservatives or not. But I don't see ingredients list on the back of this one. So I guess in South Africa they don't have to list. If it is, I can't read it. It's in a different language.
Hmm.
I can't see the ingredients. And this one I can, but it's so small that I
Wow.
probably have it upside down. I can't read it. No, that was right side. I can't read it. Neither with my glasses.
Yeah.
And my
Let's
new
go,
glasses.
Barry. Barry's here.
Who?
Says, have
Oh,
you
Barry.
had the Albanese gummy bears?
Yeah. Yeah. I
What
love
Albanese-
the Albanese. I have some Albanese gummy bears.
Hmm.
I have a little bit of those left somewhere. They're in my candy thing. But I buy those when I go. Our Aldi's, Ollie's, the Ollie stores carry them sometimes, and you can find them in there. Cheaper than you can at Walmart. So I buy the Albanese. But I said, well, these were in the package, thing. I would try them. So, yeah. But welcome everybody that was here. And if you want to make your wish bowl, I put on my description what you need. I left off the herbs because I forgot about them until I was cleaning up my purse before
Okay.
the live, and I said, "Oh," but she had red rose. I think these are rose petals, and bay leaf, and a cinnamon. And then there's something else. I don't know what it is. If she's got list, it doesn't say what she made. But you can use a jar. You can use a bowl. So, or you can use a Ziploc bag if that's all you got. And write your intentions on a piece of paper. You don't have to write them down, but if it's like most of my memory, in a week from now I'm going to say, what did I put that green thing in there for? So I'll know what they are. Yeah, Dollar Tree has I don't know where this heart-shaped bowl come, but when I was given the heart-shaped bowl, and then I was given the heart-shaped stone. This is agate. I think I read it, if I remember right. It ain't amethyst.
Yeah.
I think it's agate. It's a purple. It's a purple and white. But I said, and I've been told by somebody else that I've got love coming this year, and so all this is making sense to me. Why I'm finding heart-shaped stuff. Yeah.
Oh, that was good.
Yeah.
Hmm.
That woke you up.
No, woke me up. It relaxes me. Coffee makes me go to sleep.
Oh.
I am more tired now, but I'm hoping to stay awake till at least tonight and take my shower around 8, and then by 10 o'clock tonight,
You'll be out.
I hope the AC is working fine by then. And once it gets cold in that room, oh baby, chicka 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 bam
Well,
bam.
all over TikTok and all over the internet, they're advertising these little bitty air conditioners. They're tiny, and I don't know how that little tiny thing can keep a room cold, but it's a little portable one. I guess you plug it in. I don't know, but I've seen them advertised on TikTok.
Okay.
So
Daddy says, don't fall asleep on Roxanne's live, Eddie. I don't know. I'm holding it as best as I can. It's been 4 days that I haven't slept well. I took Alex to work this morning, then I went to get check up with the cardiologist. Thank God. I want everybody to know, and this is the first I'm saying it, that my kidneys are back function okay. No more stage three. They went from 31% up to 63% now. So my kidneys are working way better. Thank you, Lord. My blood pressure was a little down, low, even though I haven't taken my pills or anything. So they gave me some potassium pills to bring it up a little bit because she feels the last 2 days I took some extra torezomide, which is the like a Lasix pill. The last 2 days I took double the amount because I haven't been urinating good enough. So I went ahead and did that. And last night I was like a fire truck out there in the bathroom. I was up and back and forth, back and forth, back and forth. Oh my god! So that's why I haven't slept well. And then the hotness in the room didn't really help. I did snow still for a few times, but we'll see. Then after there, I went to Jeffrey's eye lab to get my sights and all that. They took pictures, they did tests and all that. My prescription is gonna change a little bit. So the doctor told me just wait another year. Don't do it now, and we'll take care of that. So yes, much better. My eyes are good. I just got to keep using these things here, but my prescription is not going up at least for another year. So we'll see. Wow, Lori, yeah. I take 20 in the morning, 20 in the afternoon, but I was taking 40 in the morning and the last 2 days, I took 40 in the morning and 20 in the afternoon. And then today I'm back to the 20 and 20. By the way, they told me to take them earlier. Not, I was taking it too late. Oh, she told me by 3 o'clock in the afternoon take them, and I forgot, and now it's 4. So let me might as well take them now.
My husband used to take a water pill, and the doctor told him, "Do not take it at night because you'll be up all night going to the bathroom."
Yeah, I usually take the water pill around 7.
Yeah, he told him to take it in the afternoon, right after lunch, unless you're going. He said, "Now if you're going out and you got to go to the bathroom, just make sure you're by a bathroom because sometimes water pills they don't wait for you."
Amen to that. Yep. Tell me about
Yeah,
it. I know. I'm learning my deal. So
yeah,
yes, Lord. Yes, 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 and yes. They lie on TikTok. What? I don't. You don't see me as much on TikTok or Instagram unless I'm putting something. And Barry, thank you, guys, and thank you, Lori. So yes, I am. I'm working fine with the kidney skin. So hopefully things will work out better. I do have some pain on my right ankle right now, which is I'm hoping that since I'm sitting down, hopefully will get a little bit better in the next couple of days because I need to go back outside and finish the cutting the lawn. So the other half of the house needs to be trimmed down, and probably by the time I do that, with this rain that is coming today and tomorrow, I'll probably have to do the whole yard again. Lucky me.
yeah. But I know the pain in your foot. My pain, I had when I got off the cruise last year in October, my first cruise. My foot was in so much pain. I didn't know what it was. I thought I sprained it on the cruise ship on the trip somewhere. Well, so I went to a foot doctor, and it's called bone on bone. There's another technical name
Yeah,
for it. In
yeah.
other words, the older you get, you're losing bone. You're losing that cartilage in between.
Ligaments, yeah.
Yeah, you're using all that. You're losing that. And I said, "What do you do for it?" She said, "Uh, die."
Damn.
In other words, there's nothing anybody at any age. Well, mainly the older you get, you got everybody's going to lose some cartilage, some ligament, some whatever you call it in between any of your bones.
Yeah.
So she said, she gave me this foot brace thing to wear. It's like a sock, but it's so tight that I don't like hers, so I won't use it. So I bought one off Amazon, bought two, one for each foot, because when I was only wearing one, I was walking off. One was felt like I was walking off balance, so I decided I need one on each foot. So I got my own. And these you put it on, and it's not tight, but then it's got these two long pieces on the Velcro, and you pull it as tight as you want. And I said, I like that better, even though it's a little bit thicker in my foot. If I put on both of them, I do all right. And so it happened again this weekend. I said, oh, Lord, please. So the first day I had to wear them. The second day I said, I don't, I should, they tell you if you're going to have bone on bone, you're going anywhere more than a couple of 3 hours, you should wear something to brace your foot. But I don't want to put them on every day.
That's how my knees are. My knees are bone and bone since 1988.
Wow.
My hips are not hooked up to where they're supposed to be. I've seen the X-rays, and there's a big where they're supposed to be hooked up to the of the hip bone to the hip joint. They're not
Yeah.
there. They're like this, loose. So that's why it hurts when I sit down and when I get up, because there's the muscle is what's holding things in place.
Right.
If it wasn't for that, I'd be screwed. And then bones, I mean the knees, they're bone and bone because when I had my automobile accident, when I hit the dashboard, my knees went backwards, and all that ligament, all everything in between got ripped off.
Oh, wow.
And
Yeah.
I've
So
been I've
she
been
said,
living with that. Yeah, I've been living
yeah,
with
she
that for
said
10 years.
even in your knees, it can do that. But it's just you're getting older and everybody loses it. I said, okay. Some
Yeah,
don't ever feel it because they just don't feel the bone on bone, but some people do, and I feel it in my right foot. So I wear when I'm going off to a convention, I wear it at least. Say it's a 3-day convention, I wear at least 2 out of the 3 days.
mm. Yeah. I have compression socks. I should be wearing them too, but I don't put them on, especially
Yeah,
when it's cool. In the cool weather. It's nice. Back last year when I went to Helen, I should have had compression socks on, but I did not do it, and I was walking around in shorts. And that thing that developed my pneumonia that I got up there in Helen, it made it go faster. That's why Sunday morning we left early to make it down here so I could go to the hospital and end up once we get to the hospital, I end up in intensive care for 5 days
yeah,
this year. So yeah,
yeah. So when you go to Helen this year, be careful.
no, I told Alice I'm wearing long pants this time and a hoodie. I don't want to get too cold, and I'm gonna be bringing my wheelchair with me. So
Yes, we're young in the brain and old in the joints.
amen to that. Every
Yeah.
time I hear that, it reminds me of Nextel when I used to work for Coca Cola in Florida. Somebody was messaging me, so I hear that, and I press the button, and I hear the person giving me a message. But every time I hear that, it's a Nextel. What? You're taking me back to my days in Coca Cola, back in Florida, back in
Uh,
the '90s when I worked for them.
what'd you do at Coke?
Merchandiser, especially the Miami Beach area. I only lasted 3 months. I couldn't hack it. It was too much. Too much. I was leaving the house at 5 o'clock in the morning, didn't coming home till 8 o'clock at night, and I was getting salary. So,
Did putting Cokes in the grocery stores?
yep, all that stuff. The gondolas, doing ink caps, the machines, the coolers. I was doing everything.
Oh, okay. You were doing that kind of. Yeah.
Yeah. And I have to go in the back and fix the area and condense everything. So when the new truck came in, they had space where to put more stuff. Talk about moving whole full pallets and stuff. Oh my god, it wasn't worth it. I wanted to be a vendor, and they told me, "Oh, you got to do merchandising for 6 months before you become a vendor." Even though at the interview they told me I was going to be a vendor. So once I got hired, I gave them 3 months. At the 3 month deadline, they called me back from Toys R Us. They told me we need you back. So I made a deal with Toys R Us again. I got everything back, all my time, all my seniority, the money that I was making, everything. Once I did that, I went back to Coca-Cola the next day, and I dropped off the radio and the equipment at the office. They were having a meeting. They said to me, "Where you going?" I said, "I'm going home." They're like, "What do you mean you're going home?" "I'm quit. I'm done. Bye." "Oh, you got to give us at least a week or two before you go." "See ya." I got to the gates of the factory. Took my ID, gave it to the security guard, said, "Bye, I'm out of here." Never went back. Took 2 weeks off. That I told Toys R Us I needed 2 weeks, 2 weeks to give notice to Coca Cola. And they told me okay. So I went to Ocala. I spent 2 weeks there by myself in a hotel, relaxing and doing all that good stuff. Went back to Miami and got into the night crew for Christmas season. And then after that, it was a bunch of them on the road. I was early 2000s. So then after that, I did another 15 years of running around all over the United States doing stuff for Toys R Us. And yes, I don't regret it, but I'm sad that when they went bankrupt and well, supposedly bankrupt, BS. They just the two top guys took all the money with them and screw everybody else. I was able to quit 2 weeks before, 2 months before it happened. I found another job by making a couple of phone calls. They hired me on the spot, and the same thing with Toys R Us. Friday night was my last night, and then Sunday morning I flew to Wisconsin to start my new job. So that was back in 2017. Then in 2020, that's when the pandemic hit. Everybody got laid off. I was living in New York, and I went to the disability office. They checked me out, and within 6 months, I got approved for disability. So that was it. Done and over with. And here we are. Now I'm retired, happily as shit, working on YouTube, making pennies a day.
Yep. Making more
You know,
than
we
I am.
work
Yep, you're making more money than I am. But I used to demo in the grocery stores.
It's all about pennies here, dear. It's all
Yeah,
pennies.
yeah. I used to work in the grocery store, and I demoed for Coca Cola when they came out with I want to say Surge. I may be wrong. Anyway, I had to demo, that weekend.
Mhm.
So I love demoing for Coke. It was an easy job. You just reached over in the cooler, got out on the. Well, he had a section that was for the demo,
Yeah.
and you demoed that, and when you know. But it's easy sitting there. All you had to do after you set up your table, poured the stuff out. At the end of the day, you had to go around the store and make sure that your product wasn't sitting where it wasn't supposed to be,
Yeah.
and then you put it back. You know, so because sometimes people would take it and then you'd go around the store and they didn't really want it after all, so they set it down somewhere else. So,
Yeah. Yeah.
but I loved the demo, and it was one of the easier jobs that I had. People said no, it wasn't easy. It was. You learned a lot. I did. I did hamburger helper one weekend,
Mm.
and
Yum.
he was giving me the high grade hamburger meat. Back then, I don't remember what high grade. What was it? There was ground beef, ground chuck, then the next level, and he was giving me that was like 80% something. And well, the next batch he gave me, he said, "Here." I said, "That's not the same stuff." He said, uh, "It can be called if it's got 10% of what it's of chuck in it. It can be called ground chuck with only 10%." So you learn a lot of things working in a grocery store.
Yeah.
You learn that the grocery store brand drinks, 90% of them come out of either Pepsi or Coke. And it's
Yep.
just got the grocery store name on it.
Yep.
Yeah, we also learned that Nestle's chocolate chips, they're Kroger chocolate chips, So people say, "Oh, I only want the national brand." If everybody, yeah, if everybody just wanted a national brand, all these little companies like Kroger, that you don't realize that they're a national brand and Kroger brand is the same thing a lot of times.
Yeah. Kroger comes from the Giant Corporation. Kroger is a big industry up in Ohio.
Yeah, yeah. So just because it's a national brand doesn't mean it's not any good, not as good as the,
Yep.
like I buy this water, and I'm not promoting it, but it's Lidl's. It's Lidl spring water. I bet this Lidl spring water is the same water that you get from Coca-Cola. I don't know who makes it.
Well,
I don't.
the that Sandy from Coca-Cola is tap water. That's what it is.
Yeah, I know.
They make it look like it's coming from some kind of fountain or something. No, it's tap water.
Most of this is probably tap water.
Yeah.
So
In New York, we had Poland Springs. That's the brand we liked up there. Down here, this is the brand I prefer, the Nestle Pure Life.
yeah, I've had that before too.
It's very soft to me, and I like it.
It comes from
I like
Nestle.
it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Now out in Douglasville, I don't know if they still bottle it, but there was a spring. It was called All Still Spring Water.
Okay.
Yeah. Yeah, there used to be a big old rock out there, and you look at it, and it looked like a frog. They called it Frog Rock. So, but they used to bottle water. I've got one of their bottles somewhere around here that had those spring. That was years ago, so I don't know if there's still water coming out of the spring or not.
Hmm. Wow.
But like I said, you have to watch what you're buying because it's not always
Yep.
what you think it is.
The cheapest brand you could ever buy is the one that Carnival sells you in the ship. The Crystal, whatever brand is, that's
Yeah,
the cheapest brand of water. I don't care for it. I drink it because I already drink that than ocean water, but no, it's not my brand. Pure
yeah.
Life
I
tastes
drink the I
so to me.
drink the water that they filter through the machine. You know, when you're sitting down at the restaurant, or or if I want water, if they give you one of these, whatever.
Lori, that is to me soft water. I like the taste. That's why we like it here. But I usually get them when they're on sale, $4.99 a pack. The 28 pack. Otherwise, I get the Kroger brand when it's $3.99. I buy like 4 or 5 of those, so 6 at a time because I get them on delivery. They bring them here at the house, so it's a good deal.
Not bad.
Yeah. Tomorrow afternoon, I have 4 packs of Pure Life coming in from Kroger tomorrow at 4 o'clock in the afternoon. Oh, yep.
Yeah. All right. We've been on a little over an hour, so I've got to get off and call my guy to come cut my grass, or see if he's coming today, or if he forgot.
All right, Diego, thank you for the invite. I saw the link. I said, let me hit it. Let me see what's this
What?
about. And I didn't
Yeah.
see anything else, so I looked up your channel, and then I see you live. I'm like, oh, you're going live, okay. So then I hit it, and then I found you here going at it. So I'm like, okay, let me join.
Yeah. I'm gonna try to go live at least 2 or 3 times a week, more than I was. I was doing it 3 times a week, but my hours went down, so I've got to crank them back up again. I don't know
Yeah.
why. I don't know why YouTube does it. Some people don't even want to fool YouTube. They go to these other places out there, and so I haven't wanted to try the other places because this is what I'm used
So
to.
are you gonna go live tomorrow?
I don't know.
Because I need you to put a thumbnail, okay, with the time, so I know that you're going live tomorrow. Whenever you're going, sometimes I check your channel, and I don't see any thumbnails ready, and then you're live. I'm like, okay, what did I miss?
Okay,
But
I'll have to
I
figure it.
just, yeah, I need to see a thumbnail. At least make a generic thumbnail, and then this way, you know, when you think you're gonna be go live, just set it up in StreamYard.
Yeah, When I put my picture today, I put a picture of a fountain. It,
Okay, there you
it
go.
was
So,
it was a wish fountain, but I only put it out like an hour before I was going live. But I need to do it
okay.
like tonight, not tomorrow, not 5 minutes before I go live.
Yeah, otherwise I'm gonna miss it. I won't. See, I do the schedule the night before. Like right now, since we're getting up now, I'm working on the schedule for tomorrow already.
Right.
So, all right.
What's tomorrow? Tuesday? I don't know. Depending on if the guy comes to do
Yeah,
my
oh,
finish
Tuesday.
my kitchen.
Yeah. Okay. Very good.
So
All right. Well, you have a good evening. Good luck with the chopper man, and hopefully he'll show up. And
I hope
hopefully
so.
you won't get too much rain or anything like that. So you're north of me right now. So if I get rain, you're getting it up there too. So
Yeah, we're going to be getting it soon. I can tell when we're talking that it's getting a little more darker outside.
okay. Well, thank you, Lori. Thank you, Barry, if you're still here. Danny is back. Thank you for hanging out. And who else was here earlier? Scotty J. I think he left already, but thank you, Scotty J, if you are here and listening to this. And I guess I'll see you guys later, right? Everybody have a good afternoon.
Yeah, everybody have a great afternoon.
Bye.
Bless everybody.